So, believe it or not, I actually know a few more moves than the ones that I perform in my videos. But I just don't perform them in my videos because I haven't practiced enough. And the reason why I haven't practiced them enough is because of different reasons. One, maybe I just don't have as much fun practicing it as I thought, and it's not as interesting to me. Or two, it's pretty hard. So today I'm going to show you a few of the hardest flourishes I have learned. Keyword is learned, so that means I can do it. It's just difficult. Now, of course, there are some moves that are hard where I can't even perform it, but I mean, that'd be a long list and that'd be a kind of boring video. So yeah, let's get into some of the hardest flourishes I know. Okay, so I'll probably go in the order that I learned these flourishes in. So the first one is the Leno Cut from Dan and Dave's Jackson 5. It's probably also the longest flourish I know, and the mechanics are partially easy. It's an absolute stretch because you are holding this packet between your middle and pinky, and I don't know if you can tell, but my pinky is locked and just being stretched. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to perform it. If I drop cards, then I drop cards. So you start in this kind of small Z grip. Also, these flourishes are not smooth at all. Hey, look at that. Okay. And there's the display. And I can't. Oh, and you gotta do the other side. But yeah, that took me a while just to even get it down without dropping cards, and I still dropped cards. Actually making the thumbnail, I dropped cards. So that's the first one, the Leno Cut from the Jackson 5. Leave a tutorial for if you want to try to learn it too, and let me know how difficult it is for you. Alright, next is a flourish by Daniel, I don't know how to say his last name, Daniel K. He's kind of an OG cardist, I think. Not like super far back, but up there with like Burger. So, his flourish, Snorvalp is what I pronounce it as. It's kind of like a variation or a different way to get into Tobias's Karud. And it's just kind of like an X display. This is also a stretch, and the rotating action around your fingers is what causes me to drop the most cards. But I'm going to go on ahead and try to attempt it. Okay, I actually kind of forgot the flourish. I had to relearn it like the other day. Oh, I think I almost have it. Can't even remember how to do it. Let me try again. Just how much muscle memory it takes. You do something from here. Yeah, it's so hard. I haven't practiced it enough to even remember it. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so of course we have to include one of Noel Heath's flourishes. I swear Noel Heath is basically Spider-Man, but in real life and with cards, because his hands are just like so sweaty for his like isolation moves and flourishes like that one. 3-card display, actually maybe 4-card display with all the angels. But yeah, so this one is Virus, and that's pretty fitting for the time we live in right now. But I'm gonna try to do it. I also did this flourish in the thumbnail, in the beginning, actually just reading the comments of the tutorial, everyone says that the beginning, like the first half, is difficult, and I completely agree, because you have this packet held between these two fingers, your ring finger and pinky finger, which is not very stable, and it just messes so many things up, and then I just have trouble like getting the last two cards of the display. So let me just try it right now. Okay, and then it's these two cards that just really slow me down. But there we go, that's kind of how it looks. But yeah, that was very difficult for me to learn. If you're a beginner, don't try to learn these, because you will drop a lot of cards. You will get discouraged. That wasn't even the full closer. Alright, and on to the last one. So this last flourish I'm going to show you is actually a fan, and it's the curlicue fan. Now I've been practicing this for a few months, and the mechanics of it are pretty easy. It's just actually doing it correctly and perfecting it is what I'm struggling with. So I can like pull the cards out into a 180. That wasn't even a 180. And I almost dropped all the cards. Into about a 180, but as you can tell, this top fan isn't good, and somehow I have to rotate the cards more, but I've been practicing it for a few months and I just can't get it down. So maybe one day it will click. I'm actually have a video whenever I do finally get it down, if I ever do, on like some tips and my curlicue progression of learning it. But until then, gotta keep practicing. But one of the biggest things I struggled with when learning this move is just building the muscle. And I've been watching the few videos that are on YouTube. Just gotta keep practicing. But yeah, those were my hardest flourishes that I've learned. Your list may be different. Oh, and be sure to leave a comment down below with what moves you are struggling with. Thank you so much for watching. This is basically more of like a video so you don't get discouraged, because cardistry is pretty difficult. You learn something as easy as Sybil, and then try to learn something as difficult as Virus. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, be sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.